Hi guys, welcome back to the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD walkthrough. This is part B of chapter 13 and we are taking on Ganon himself. So there's a little cutscene here. I'll let you guys watch it. It's kind of interesting. And this marks the boss fight. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know where Zelda goes during this boss fight, but she's just kind of not there. They just kind of gloss over that. I guess it's one of those situations where we just shouldn't poke holes. But yeah, because you see Zelda in the cutscene right here. But basically, this is Ganon. He has three forms. This first form is his marionette form. Like the full name is Puppet Ganon. This is marionette form. This is not the hardest of his three forms, but it's not the easiest either. Basically what you want to do, you'll see that multiple limbs are attached to strings. The important one to cut with your boomerang is the one on his tail, which has a blue ball. As you might be able to guess, the blue ball is what we need to hit with a light arrow. Not your sword, a light arrow. And you can't target that blue ball, which means you're going to have to freeform aim it. So if you're playing the Wii U version, I highly recommend using the gamepad. It actually makes it quite a bit easier to freeform aim this stuff. But if that's not your style, sorry about that. If that's not your style, then go ahead and do it this way. Anyways, basically Ganon's marionette form will just shoot his arms out at you. If you've cut the strings to his arms, they won't. Otherwise, he'll spin in circles, which will summon Keese down from above to come annoy you. It doesn't really do much other than annoy you because you can take them out with one hit with the boomerang. Don't waste arrows and magic on them. Just use your boomerang to take out the Keese. The Keese will also drop arrows, so if you don't have the arrow upgrades from the fairy fountains, you'll still be alright. So you'll have to hit the ball on his tail 3 times for him to go to his next form. One thing to keep in mind is if you cut all of the strings, he will just go back up and repair all of the strings. So don't cut all of the strings. Try and leave one uncut. Then you can try to get close to his tail or far away from his tail. If you're a good marksman, you know, that's up to you. The Keese will also drop magic, so I still would have the green potion. I actually didn't have to use it in this fight, but usually when I fight this guy, I like having green potion, to be completely honest, because light arrows take up quite a bit of magic, and well, you can imagine how green potion can make this job much more efficient. You don't have to wait for Keese to come down, and especially in his third form, which is the hardest, it's really hard to hit him. So in his third form, you'll be shooting light arrows a lot, and you'll be, you know, going through lots of magic, and it can be hard. It can take a while to replenish that magic. So having green potion is not a bad idea. Then you don't have to worry about conserving. So anyways, once you get past his first form, the marionette form, he will turn into a spider. So his second form is the spider form. Yeah, there's a little fake out there. And the spider form is by far the easiest form. Basically, every time he crashes down, he will summon Keese. But at the same time, the Keese are easy to take care of. And what you really want to do is use your freeform camera to look at him from above. Then go to the opposite side, or go to his back side, and when he comes down, he'll just be sitting there for a little bit. Then you can hit him with a light arrow. It's very easy. Sometimes he'll fall in such a way that it's basically impossible for you to get to his backside. Then just get to a safe spot. But for the most part, you shouldn't have much of a problem with this guy. You'll see an example here. Like at this point, I can't get to the backside. I shouldn't have gone for it, but I thought I might have been able to make it. So, but that's an example of a time where you should just go to a spot where he's not going to hit you. And I think there's another one here. Yeah, like. If he's falling like that, just go to a spot where he's not going to hit you, because it's best to avoid damage, especially because his third form's pretty difficult. And I do recommend taking care of the Keese in between each time, because you have plenty of time before he falls. If you just spam your boomerang, so you should be alright. So once you deliver 3 hits with the light arrows to this guy, then the final form, the snake form, or I think the official name is Moldorm or Lanmola or something like that, he is the hardest by far to hit. However, he won't do much to you. So I got really lucky here. Usually this guy takes me so much longer, and I was dreading this because I'm using a controller and not the gamepad, but I actually did pretty well. He will not make Keese appear. He will make Morths appear. So that's also why the Morths won't drop magic nearly as often as the Keese will, and that can be rather difficult. You can also slow him down by shooting him in the face with a light arrow, although that may not be the best approach, but there it is. That was Puppet Ganon. So yay, we defeated Ganon, right? Well, not quite yet. That was just his test for us. He wanted to make sure that we were indeed the hero with the Triforce of Courage. Another thing that I never really got is why he needed us to go pick up the pieces of the Triforce of Courage. It's not like we innately had it. He could have just gone around the sea and found them, but again, I won't poke holes. So now he wants you to climb to the tip top of his tower, and he can fly. He's kind of OP. Anyways, you'll see there's the rope left from his puppet in the middle there. So what you want to do is hop up onto the little stone tablet and then jump onto the rope. Then climb all the way up to the top. Yep, it's gonna take a long time. Not too long, but when you get to the top, be careful that you don't jump off. I did that. And then you have to climb up the ladder again. I cut out me jumping off, but I did do that, and it was rather annoying. Also, don't worry about your magic power at this point. You won't need magic for the last boss. So don't worry about drinking your green potion before you go ahead. I mean, you can. It's the final part of the game. It's not really going to matter if you drink it or not. But you're not going to have your arrows. Spoiler alert. So Once you get up to this top part, use your grappling hook on the area where you can grapple, press CR to stop, and climb up. In this part in the center, you'll see there's a lot of pots, so here you can refill your hearts. This last guy can be kind of difficult, so he's not like incredibly difficult. I would say the puppet form's harder, but if you don't have all 20 hearts, yeah, there's a possibility he could defeat you if you don't heal up. I mean, even if you have all 20 hearts. But luckily, if you've been following the walkthrough, you also have the magic armor, which is a nice, which is also nice insurance. Anyways, at the center area here, you'll see there's a warp pot. So now, you can still go back and get all the heart pieces and treasure charts that you want, and you can use the warp pot. You won't have to climb all the way up here again. I mean, you'll have to climb up the stairs, but that's it. You can go back. I'm pretty sure. I guess don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you can go back at this point still. But once you go through that door, there is no going back. So use your hook shot to get up to the top and head through the door. This will elicit a cutscene that I will let you guys watch before we start the final battle with Ganon. So here it is, the final battle against Ganon. And it actually is in the timeline too. So this is the final battle in the timeline. So basically the way this battle will go down is Ganon's just going to attack you. Either use your shield or just move backwards from him. Zelda will be shooting light arrows at him from afar, so kind of wait for her to do that, and then while he's stunned, just go ahead and attack him. There's, I guess, 3 different phases of this fight. The first, you basically just wait for Zelda to attack him, because there's not much else you can do other than dodge his attacks. Sometimes you might get a chance for a parry attack, and take it if you have it, but even with a parry attack, you won't always hit him. So the best is just to stay back and use your shield, or wait for Zelda to hit him with a light arrow. Eventually he'll become privy to Zelda attacking him, so he will swat her away, and you won't have this support anymore. So at that point, you're going to have to deal with him all on your own. So he'll do this combo attack. He'll do one slice, and then he'll turn around and do another slice, and then he'll jump attack you. On his jump attack, it will give you the opportunity to parry it. However, it's still kind of hard to hit him, I find. And I find it's kind of random whether or not you do hit him. So you want to stay close to him, and try and roll, if you can, to the opposite side that he's going on you. Eventually, once you've hit him enough, Zelda will wake up, and it will engage the 3rd phase of the fight. At this point, even a parry attack won't be able to hit him, and Zelda won't be able to hit him either. So stay close to Zelda, and she'll tell you that she'll aim for your shield. Then what you want to do, after she aims for your shield, it'll bounce off your shield and hit Ganondorf, and then you press A to do a parry attack, and that will end the fight. And that's it. That's the game. I'm not going to show you guys the ending, because that's for you guys to see. But, yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this walkthrough. And I will see you guys next time for another exciting walkthrough. So thank you guys again for watching. So one other thing before I go, this is the new outro video type thing. It's not, I'm going to put it on the rest of my videos, but there's a subscribe button. Hit that if you aren't subscribed. You'll see my next project coming soon. I know there's a little flaws with it. I'll fix it in subsequent videos. I mean, there's flickering on the videos here, and I'll fix that. There'll also be like a next and last button, but again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the outro. And yeah, I will see you guys on my next playthrough of a game. So